Okay, Fred Tittens here with Valley Implement Company. I'm talking a little bit about just some of our winter treatments that you can put in your diesel fuel. The main one that we sell right now is Howe's diesel treatment. A bottle like this will treat up to about 320 gallons. We're running our case lot sale right now. You can buy one of these for $11.50. If you buy the case, you can get it for $10.35. You know, a few years ago, they made some changes in actually diesel fuel. They took a lot of the sulfur out of it. When they did that, we started seeing more and more problems with injector failures. When we see those in our shop, we can usually go back and talk to people and say, what was associated with that? When we find out they're not using some type of diesel treatment, we're seeing a higher rate of diesel injector failure. So the Howe's diesel treatment has a good use year-round, but in particular in the winter, very nice to help you from gelling up. And we sell just a couple of other things that may be of interest to you as well. Don't sell quite as much as this, but the Howe's diesel power service is very good. Has a little bit of a different product in there that you would want to know about, but it's called cetane boost. Cetane boost is basically like how you would give extra octane in gasoline. It would give a little bit more power to your diesel motor. So cetane boost is helpful. This will also help with gelling as well, and we have some take rate with this. One thing to keep in mind when you see these, when you see them in a smaller bottle like this, the concentration level is different. So sometimes you might see like a 1 gallon or a 2.5 gallon jug of power service or one of these smaller ones. Be sure and just take a look and see what the concentrate is on it, because there's a variation in the price, but there's also a variation in how many gallons it will treat. Just always look on the back and it'll tell you how many gallons it will treat. The last item for winter service is Diesel 911. Power Service sells this. We really don't recommend it if you have a vehicle or a tractor or a unit that's gelled up. One of the very first things you'd want to do is just get it in and get it in under some heat. But if you can't get access to heat, this basically puts a shot of heavy alcohol in the line and it'll get rid of ice in the line. So it's hard on the system, but if you have no other choice, we've seen Diesel 911 on one of those 20 or 30 below days really get something rolling, and seems like that's when we have our biggest take rate on that, and we have these available. It's kind of a good insurance plan for you to have. Now let me just talk about diesel fuel in general. We have one other item that we don't have a lot of access and need to, but we find that some of these fuel tanks on the farm are getting algae in them nowadays, and when that algae grows in it, you run into a little bit of a problem where the algae will now get inside your tractor. BioClean is another product by Power Service. It will actually take the algae out of your tank. Seems like 2 or 3 times a year now we'll find out someone is having problems with their diesel motor, and when we finally get to the bottom of it, it's algae in the tank. So there's a few things we have. Valley Implement still running their case lot sale on the Howe's diesel treatment. Valley Implement in Preston, Grace, Logan, and Tremont, and we're happy to help in any of our parts departments. Thank you.